Hey, what is up? It's Jim, and I'm back with another tiller tip. And this week we're talking about me versus you. Okay, now what I don't mean is a competition, although that could be really awesome. I love competition. I'm actually very competitive, and I would love to compete against you, especially if it was something I felt like I had a good chance of winning. You know, if I felt like you had an advantage against me, I might drag my feet a little bit. But if I had the advantage, let's go right now. Now, that's not actually what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is actually quite the opposite. You see, when I am thinking about future tiller tips, I actually keep a notes pad open on my notes app of just potential tiller tips. And right now I'm probably 8 or 10 deep on that list. And this particular one has lived on this list far beyond the rest. And I'll be honest, it's because I haven't quite gotten it. I wasn't sure what to do with it. And actually, every time I looked at it, it confused me. This is something I got from a client in response to some coaching that I was giving him. And he's like, oh, you should think about this. This could be a thing that you talk about. And I'm like, okay. And I just kind of jotted it in my notes app, sort of forgot about it for a while. But over the last few weeks, I've been thinking about it more and more, and I've really started to get it. Okay, so here's what it is. It is called WIDFM and WIDFY. Okay, and you're like, what is that gobbledygook? That made no sense. Okay, it is what I do for me versus what I do for you. Okay, so what I do for me, man, it's been ingrained in me. Like, there's a lot of selfishness that I have adopted in my life. There's a lot of like survival skills of sort that I've just like adopted. I just do it inherently. We are all in our human nature very selfish. So we always look out for ourselves first. And we do a lot to help ourselves. Dude, I feed myself and I shower myself. I take care of all those weird daily needs that just have to happen. And, that's good. Maslow's hierarchy of needs say that I'm going to take care of those base layer needs first, food, air, water, shelter, clothing, stuff like that. And then as time goes along, I'm going to take care of like the higher needs, and I'm going to really look out for myself first. I am going to try to take care of all of those needs, like self-care, self-actualization. I'm going to do all of that. Now, it's a very different story when it comes to what I do for you. Now, I care about you taking care of your own needs, and I'm going to root for that. I'm going to cheer you on, and that's a really good thing. But how I participate in that, well, I'm definitely not going to help shower you, okay? I'm busy that day. Don't even ask me. But what I do for you is very different than what I do for me, because of this human selfish nature that we have. And as I've wrestled through these acronyms and thought about it more, it really all comes down to the golden rule. Jesus saying, do unto others that which you would do for yourself. It's WIDFM versus WIDFY, okay? And I think life really gets good when we close the gap between the two, where I am kind and benevolent, and I go far beyond just rooting for your self-interest, but I am like actively involved in doing a lot of these great, kind, loving things for you. Self-care, but it comes from myself, right? And I'm going to toot my own horn for a second, okay? And I don't really mean to. I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal, but that is at the heart of the tiller coaching model. We give coaching away. We do not charge people. We do not ask for people to donate. It's not a game, a trick, a sleight of hand move. We really love giving this away. And I try to give myself, I try to bleed as much as I can emotionally and spiritually and mentally for other people. I try to give the same self-care that I would give myself. I want to give that away to other people. And I've just seen how like bridging that gap, how closing that gap has been so good for me. Honestly, it is how I overcome my own expectation gaps. Life gets good when we actually follow the golden rule. And so this is just another way of thinking about the golden rule, but maybe we could do inventory of like, what is it that I actually do for myself versus what I do for you? Like, maybe if we all did that, we would see just how selfish we are and how great that divide is. When I do those things for you that I would do for myself, I'm never going to be perfect at it, and I don't think that's the goal, but that's when life gets good. Maybe that's what the Nug life is all about. And now I'm being cute here. I wasn't even thinking about it when I put on this shirt this morning, but I want to be someone that people are like, yeah, he did WIDFY like better than anyone else. And doesn't that sound amazing? Like, that, wouldn't that be great? Put on your tombstone, spoken at your funeral. I just want that. And so I just thought that was a creative way to present it and to talk about it. And maybe there's ways, if I were to sit down and do an inventory, where I'd be like, yeah, man, I'm actually not as generous with other people as I want to claim to be. Like, I clearly am more interested in doing things for myself. I know that there's ways. So maybe I sit down and do that for myself. I want to serve others. I want to love others. I want to make a true impact and difference. And I think bridging that gap is how we do it. So let's not compete here. Let's work together. Let's give it a shot and let's make this what we're about. Okay. So those were some weird acronyms, but I hope that lands for you. And I hope you feel like you're crushing. And if you are, man, give me your secrets. We all need this. We need to share this. This is where life gets really good. All right. That's what I have for you this week. I appreciate you checking these out, and I will definitely see you next week. All right.